In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add comparison table to Webflow. We'll start right inside the Webflow designer on your project. Make sure you're on the canvas so you can easily access the side panels you need. First, use the interface search to quickly find what we're looking for. Click into the search field and begin typing to filter results. Then select the highlighted result to open the related panel. From there, look for the Htflow app. When you see it in the results, click it to open the listing. On the listing page, choose Open Full Listing so you can review everything in one place. It's always a good idea to read what an app does before you install it. Click into the Description tab and skim through the overview so you understand what components or helpers it can provide. Next, switch over to the Permissions tab. This shows what access the app requests. Reviewing permissions helps you confirm the app is safe and appropriate for your workspace. When you're comfortable, go ahead and click Install on Site. Pick the site you're working on and complete the prompt. After installation, you'll notice that Webflow also offers AI-guided help right in the designer. If you see a message about getting AI-powered help as you build, click it to open the Assistant panel. Inside the Assistant, click the Input area and type your request. Keep it clear and specific. For example, you can ask how to create a comparison table in Webflow. Press Enter to submit. You should see a suggested answer appear. Look for the response titled something like, "Creating a comparison table in Webflow is straightforward using the grid layout. Here's how you can do it," and click to expand it. That guidance will walk you through using Webflow's grid layout, which is perfect for comparison tables because it gives you clean rows and columns. A quick tip as you follow along. Think of columns as your plans or products, and rows as features. Use a top row for headings, and apply distinct styles to header cells so they stand out. Keep spacing consistent, and rely on grid gap settings instead of manual margins whenever possible. As you build, check responsiveness by switching to tablet and mobile views. You can reduce the number of columns on smaller screens or stack content to keep it readable. For accessibility, make sure headings use semantic tags, icons include descriptive text, and contrast is sufficient for